This is Marble Core Activation Part 2. I'm Dr. Leah Davis. This is my husband, Dr. Connor Davis. We own Transcend Chiropractic. In Part 1 of this video, you should watch that before you watch Part 2 because you shouldn't do this exercise until you've mastered Part 1. But really we're working on developing a strong and stable core. And the reason why that's important is because your core should be involved and engaged and strong with anything that you do throughout the day, whether it's lifting, reaching, walking. Your core is a good stabilizer for your back. If your core is not active, your low back muscles then become active, which puts a lot of pressure on the spine, and that's not great. So a strong core is important. So Part 1, we talked about, again, the way that you should be laying when doing this. So on something flat, the ground would be great, not something with a ton of cushions, so definitely not a mattress. Knees are bent, feet are flat, and then if you need to reposition your pelvis, just make sure that your body feels nice and centered and squared. Knees are not touching, they are in width with the hips. So Part 1, again, was imagining that there was a marble on the belly button and pushing that marble down towards the pelvic bone. And again, these are very small motions. It's, again, frustrating at first when you haven't done that. And then bringing the marble back to the belly button, back up towards the rib cage, to the belly button, down to the core. And being able to do that for a couple of minutes just to activate those muscles. So before you do this part, you should always start with that part. And then once you get to doing this, bring that marble back to the belly button, and this is where Part 2 starts. Now, I want you to almost imagine that your abdomen is almost like a clock. The middle here, the belly button, is right where those hands in the clock start. 12 o'clock then is going to be up towards the rib cage, and 6 o'clock will be down towards the pelvic bone. So 9 o'clock then is on this right side, and 3 o'clock is on the left side. What I want you to do is start with the marble in the center of the clock and pull the marble up towards 12 o'clock. And then from 12 o'clock, you'll push the marble over to 3 o'clock. And then from 3 o'clock down to 6 o'clock. And then 6 o'clock over to 9 o'clock, and then back up to 12. And then go back from 12 to 6. Good. And then you'll do the same pattern, back up to 12, go to 3, to 6, to 9, back to 12. And again, these motions are very subtle. They're very small motions, but you'll start to feel that you're doing it right when you feel the muscles contract here. And after doing this for a while, it will start to feel sore. You'll feel like you did a really intense core workout, although it doesn't feel like you're doing a lot of working out as you're going through this exercise because it is so simple. Once you've gone from 12 to 3 to 6 to 9 to 12, back to 6, back to the middle, then back to 12 and around again, the next part of this would be going from 12 to 9 to 6 to 3 and going in that reverse counterclockwise motion. That would be the last step to this exercise. So again, the best thing to do is to set a timer on your phone, either for 2 minutes to start, just to see how that goes, and work your way up to doing this 5 minutes. Doing this even just once a day is a great way to stimulate those nerves that go from your core to the brain and back from the brain to the core, which also helps your core become more active throughout the day, adding more stability to your body. I'm Dr. Leah Davis at Transcend Chiropractic. This is my husband, Dr. Connor Davis. If you felt this video was helpful, please like it, share, or leave a comment. Thank you.